In this video, you'll learn how to use keyboard shortcuts to become so much faster at QuickBooks Online that you could save yourselves a full 8 workdays this year. And these will work whether you're using a PC or a Mac. Hey viewers, I'm James and welcome to Accounting Stuff, the channel that teaches you all there is to know about accounting basics and bookkeeping software. If you'd like to learn more about these areas, then hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all of the new videos that we have lined up. And let's not forget, a happy new year to you. I hope you had a nice relaxing break over the holidays. Now that we're into January, it's back to the grind for most of us. But have no fear, if you're a QuickBooks Online user, then I have something very special lined up for you today that's going to help make your life a lot easier. Yes, today we're back with another QuickBooks Online tutorial, and today we're going to discuss one of my favorite topics, keyboard shortcuts. Whenever I find myself using a new software package on a regular basis, I love to explore and learn about all of the different keyboard shortcuts. Each time you use one of these, you're saving yourself valuable time as you no longer have to take your hand off that keyboard and reach for that mouse or trackpad. Now that little movement might only take you a couple of seconds, but a couple of seconds wasted each minute during the course of an 8-hour workday over a typical working year quickly adds up to a whopping 235,200 wasted seconds. That's a bit over 8 full workdays wasted doing this. It's mind-blowing. Personally, I've always found it easiest to learn by doing, so if you'd like to practice along doing these keyboard shortcuts with me, then I recommend you open the QuickBooks Online sample company, which is totally free. I've recently made a video explaining how to access that, which can be found up here. So what are we waiting for? Ditch that mouse, open the sample company, let's get started. The first set of shortcuts that I'm about to show you all relate to navigating the regular pages of QuickBooks Online. These require you to hold the Control and Alt key if you're using a PC, or the Control and Option key if you're using a Mac like I am. You can use Control Option I to quickly bring up a Create New Invoice form. This saves you the hassle of having to go to the Create menu every time you want to do this. The Escape key can be used to quickly exit any form and bring us back to where we were before. Now I'm going to show you a few more useful shortcuts using Control Option or Control Alt. Control Option X brings up the Create New Expense form. Control Option R brings up the Receive Payment form. Control Option C brings up the Customer Listing form. Control Option V brings up the Vendor Listing. And Control Option A brings up the Chart of Accounts. These are only a handful of the regular page shortcuts, but don't worry about writing them all down just yet. I'll show you a quick way to access a list of all of them later in this video. First, I want to show you how to complete forms quickly. Let's start by hitting Control Option I to bring up the Create New Invoice form. Now the slow way to complete this form would be to click on the drop down arrow and use the mouse to scroll down all the way through the customers to look for the right one. But if you already know which customer you're looking for, then all you need to do is type the first few letters of their name and QuickBooks will automatically suggest the results. For instance, if I'm looking for Duke's Basketball Camp, then all I need to do is type DU and QuickBooks Online already knows that I'm looking for Duke's Basketball Camp. To select it, hit the Tab key to confirm your choice and move through to the next section of the form. Here we have the customer's email address, which is already pre-filled, so we tab again to confirm and move on to the Send Later checkbox. Use the spacebar to toggle the selection for checkboxes. In this case, we'll leave it checked. Then we can tab through the rest of the selections until we reach the Terms field. This customer has a default net 30-day term, but if we wanted to change this to net 60 days, then we can hit the Option and down arrow key to bring up the list of choices and scroll up and down through the list using the up and down arrow keys. When we have reached net 60, we hit that tab button to confirm the selection and move through to invoice date. Now QuickBooks Online has some really cool shortcuts when it comes to dates. W is the first letter of week, so hitting the W key will change the selection to the first day of the week. And if you click it again, then you'll jump to the previous week. On the flip side, K is the last letter of the week, so hitting the K key will choose the last day of the week instead. Likewise, if you continue to hit the K key, then you'll continue to move forwards a week at a time. This same theory applies to month, year, and today. M will bring you to the start of the month, H will take you to the end of the month, Y will bring you to the start of the year, and R will take you to the end of the year. T is the first letter of today and will always return you back to today's date. And if that wasn't enough, the plus and minus keys will move you forwards and backwards a day at a time. How good is that? For this example, let's hit the H key to move through to the end of the current month, and then hit Tab to confirm the selection and move on to due date. Due date is determined by the terms that we set up previously, so we can continue to tab along to the product and service selection. I want to choose design here, so we type DE and design pops up right away. Now we can tab through to amount. And here QuickBooks Online has another neat shortcut for us. If we knew the amount that we wanted to enter already, we could obviously just type it in and leave it at that. However, if we knew that we needed to charge $500 plus another $45, then we could type this into the box and hit tab, and look, QuickBooks has done the calculation for us already. Okay, that was a simple example, but we could also type in $500 multiplied by 3 plus 600 less 120 divided by 4. Hit tab, and QuickBooks has calculated that for us as well. This saves you from having to pull out that calculator when you're running short on time. Hit the space bar and our work is done. We have a few options here to complete the invoice. Control Option M allows us to save and send, whereas Control Option S lets us save and open a new invoice template so that we can continue entering the next one. We could also have used Control Option D to save and close. I've discussed only a few of the shortcuts that QuickBooks Online has to offer. If you'd like to find a list of the ones that I've shown you in this video, and many more that you can practice in your own time, then hit Control Option ? to bring up the keyboard shortcuts pop-up. All of the regular and transaction page shortcuts are listed out here for your viewing pleasure. How did you find that? There was a lot to take in there, but I promise if you commit to using these shortcuts, you'll save yourself so much time using QuickBooks Online. They might slow you down for a day or two at first while you're working them out, but if you keep on practicing, you'll soon discover how much faster you've become. If there are any more handy shortcuts that you're aware of, then please let us know in the comments below so that we can share all of the QuickBooks tips and tricks with the community. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it useful, give it a like, share it, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. There are new videos every Monday here on Accounting Stuff. Good luck with those keyboard shortcuts. See you next time.